So, good morning. Today we are going to talk about one topic named list. List in Python. Now, what is a list? As per the name, list is built-in data type that stores the set of values. Right? So, if you want to store some specific set of values, at that time you use list. If you are not new in programming, you might have heard of arrays. Right? So string is list is something similar to your arrays, but there are some advantages of list in Python. What are those? So like let's take an example. You have marks, right? You have put the list of those marks, and it can store elements of different types. So instead of marks, you can also store string type value, right? Like the name, the roll number, the state also, right? So let's take a scenario and understand when we use this list. So let's open the IDLE for more clarity. So, so let's take a scenario. You need to store the marks of 10 students, right? So usually what's the concept? We have the variable, right? So variable for marks 1 is 90, right? This is how we do it. Marks 2 is 80, marks 3 is 89, marks 4 is 67, whatever, I'm taking random marks. 5, this is how we usually do it. We store it in a variable and then we call it, right? So these are the 5 students having these much marks in my subject, right? But what if I'm having 100 students? Do I need to declare all the variables and put it in a 100 variable? No. At that time, we use list, right, in Python. So basically, just write a name of a variable and write those marks. This bracket starting and ending, and in between, you just have to write the number. So first is 80. If you want, you can give space. If you don't want to give space, you can also, there is no compulsion to give space. Okay, so comma is required in between to make them understand that these are the different marks. Okay, so first is 90, 80, 89. Let's do it. 67, 96. Right, so these are the marks. Now let's print these marks. Print mark. Right, so let me run. Let's save it as a list. Right, and see, can you see the list has been displayed if you are printing this? Now what I can do, I can print the type as well, which type of a list it is. I can print that as well, right? What is the type of this mark variable, right? So let's run and it should give you what it is. List. The class is list because you are having multiple values in a one list. Now, in Python, there are so many advantages of list. If you remember in the last session, we talked about string and we talked about the indexing of string, right? Same way in list, we can find out the indexing. So if I want to find out the first element in the list, it should be 0, right? So I can do that as well. Print mark 0, it should print me 90. Let's see, is it printing 90? Can you see? 90 is printed. So same way, most of the functions are similar to that of string. What you can do in string, you can do it in a list, but with so many advantages, right? So string list is also, I can change the value within the list. I can have different names in the list. Like let's take another example. Let's create another list with the student. right? And I have an information, his name. So let's give Naman as a name, right? His no 89, got 89, and he is from Delhi, right? So this is what I've created a list with a different data types, right? And can you see this can have a multiple data types? Let me print student. So let's print student. Okay. Let me print this student. Can you see? The list has been printed. Now I want to change this Naman to somebody else's name. Now this I can do it in a list, right? So how I can do that? Student. What is the index of the thing that I have to change? Okay, let's change, and let's change this to Rajiv, right? And then print. Let's see. Let's see. It will print. It will print everything, but let's see. We have to focus on the last part. Can you see? First, it was Naman, and it has automatically changed the name from from Naman to Rajiv. That's a basic difference of your what is list, how it is differ from the string, and we can change the value at any point of time by just providing the index, and we can do that. But this we cannot do it in string. We cannot change the value, right? Okay, I think you've understood what list is. Thank you so much.